Alright guys, welcome back to another fantastic Warframe video. In today's video, I am going to show you how to solo the NETRACELL. So, Revenant Prime is my go-to frame for the NETRACELL. He is fantastic. I think he's like top 5 the best frames to use for NETRACELL. He's very hard to kill, and he can dish out some serious damage. So I format him twice. I have Arcane Energize and then a full set of Molt Augmented, which is very helpful. I believe a full set of Molt Augmented gives you 60% extra strength. Arcane Energize is kind of important to my opinion. If you do not care about casting speed that much, I think it's the yellow shard that adds more like energy or something. It's like plus 50 something energy. I forget what it is, but it gives you more energy when you pick up an orb. So if you don't have Arcane Energize, you can use those shards as a substitute. I threw on an Aura Forma, so sometimes I'll probably like swap between Corrosive Projection or Energy Siphon or Growing Power. Growing Power is what you want for this game mode. In other game modes, you can probably just throw on Energy Siphon because why not? Mobilize because he is slow in my opinion. So this helps out quite a bit. The rest is pretty simple. We have full efficiency, natural talent, strength, and duration. Like I said, I do have Roar on this build. If you prefer to use his actual 4, you can swap this out for his 1 instead. His 1 can be useful in this game mode. I never actually use his 1 at all, in fact, but you can use it to help you out. On to my weapon. So I am using the Phantasma Prime. You can use the regular Phantasma if you don't have the Prime. It's not that big of a difference. This gun is really good. I've always loved the Phantasma ever since it came out with Revenant. Really, really good. Obviously, you're not going to have this Riven, so it's usually I would have on Toxic Barrage, and for this video I'm going to show it with Toxic Barrage because this is unfair to use this because you're probably not going to have this exact Riven. Unless you do, then highly encourage you use that. The majority of these mods you will have. The only exception are the galvanized mods, and if you are wondering where you get these from, you get these from the Arbiters of Hexus. But in order to actually get the galvanized mods, you have to have, like, I think it's 5 Vitus Essence. Or it might be 15, I forget. But you have to have the Vitus Essence to actually buy these mods. Or you can buy them off the market. I'm not sure how much they run for. Probably 20 platinum unranked, 25 max. But yeah, these mods are actually really good. So without these mods, you might have some trouble with this. But you know, if you don't have them, you can just throw on the regular versions of these. So the Galvanized Hell, you can just throw on Hell's Chamber. Galvanized Savvy, throw on Shotgun Savvy. Personally, if I didn't have this, I would just throw on like Chilling Reload or Shell Shock or maybe Blaze, or even Vigilante Armaments. And then I have Primary Merciless, which is an easy arcane to get off of players. You can just buy these for like 30 platinum maxed out, I think, maybe 40. But yeah, that is my whole setup. I had the Grimoire for no reason. I just like to have it because it's cool. And I occasionally will use the alternate fire for no reason at all. I just like to use it because it's cool. But yeah, if you are curious about my fashion frame, I am using his Mephisto skin with his Prime helmet. And his Syandana that comes with the skin. One of my favorite Syndanas, but I don't use it on this particular class loadout because I think it looks cool without a cape or anything. Just has a clean look. I'm also running Frock the shoulder guards and the Emuji shoulder plate or the leg plates in the Xianglong Ephemera. Here's my other builds, or not builds, but fashion frames. This one I have the Revenant helmet and his regular Revenant skin, along with his entire Vitala armor set, because this is actually the set that was made for Revenant when he had first came out, which is pretty cool. I also have his Mephisto Cyanodana, which, surprise, surprise, you can use on any Revenant skin, which is super dope, because I think it looks really clean on here. I am also running his base color palette. One more thing before we start. I need to tell you guys, in order to actually make this whole build work, you have to have, and I truly mean this, you gotta have Magus. Is it Magus Elevate? Let me see. Yeah, you gotta have Magus Elevate, because like this is really important to have, because if you have one of the key glyphs that has health drain, you're gonna be on like 2 health every single second, and when you go to recast your Mesmer skin, you will instantly die. So if you have to recast your Mesmer skin and you're on like 0 health, you hop into the operator, come back in, your health will be at 300 health, right? So keep that in mind. You really want to have this. One thing I will say is that for the most part, you guys should have most of everything that I just showed off, because when you actually go to play this quest to get to the NETRACELL, it's like in-game, right? They just came out with this quest. So I'd imagine most of you guys should have the majority of the mods that I just showcased. If you don't for some reason, you probably are doing something wrong. But yeah. So we're gonna talk to what's his face? Tagfer? NETRACELLs. I have done this quest 5 times in like 1 day, so I have to wait 3 more days in order to get any of these rewards. So let's hop into this. Alrighty. So, am I going to get a key glyph with health drain? Yep, this one right here. So this one, lose health every second. Killing enemies restores health. This isn't that big of a deal because you're going to be murdering everyone with this gun. This one is no big deal. This one, no big deal. And this one's also a health drain. Oh, it's energy. Never mind. So we only have the 1 health drain key glyph. If you have ciphers, I highly encourage you use them, because these hacking terminals are just unnecessarily long. These things take forever. Alrighty. Caster 2. If you guys have an easier method to finding the actual, what's his name, the Necromite or whatever, please let me know in the comment section, because having to do these 3 terminals really sucks. So if there's like a Warframe or some sort of ability that makes this a lot easier, please let me know. I think one time I had to travel like 1,000 meters just to get to the freaking Necromite, which really just slowed the game down. Also, one thing to note, when you're using his 3, if you aim glide into it, you go pretty far. I don't understand how that works, but you go pretty far when you do this. We got this area. Dang. I don't think this one is as good, but it's not terrible. Alright, here we go, guys. So, if you don't already know, you gotta be in this red circle to make sure that the alert level drops. Activate growing power. I mean, guys, like, these dudes are level 200. And this gun just melts through them like it's nothing. You know? It's just crazy. And the main reason why I use the Grimoire is just to use the alternate and just throw that alternate out because it does damage. So, I mean, why not use it? Oh man, we gotta find the Necromite. Is it down here? Ah, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, did you see what I just did? If you fall down one of these areas and your health is on 2, you might as well restart the game because you will die. And you will be very upset. Oh no, we have a freaking necromech here. Alright, so you guys see how my Mesmer skin is at 4? If I had one of the key glyphs that dropped your health for no reason, you'd be on health number 2. So what you want to do, hop into your operator, go back in, cast your 2, and you're back at full stacks. This necromech might just have to... Can I... Oh, you can use his 1 on him. Heck yes. Well, that works out in our favor. So that's one good use case for his number 1. His first ability. Alright, and that was it. If you guys have another primary that you'd prefer to use that makes this go by much quicker, please let me know in the comments section. This is just my opinion. This is what I have personally found to be like a really good option to use for the NETRACELLs. But I'm sure there are, you know, you got the Incarnate weapons, which are just ridiculous. So if you have any of those, just use those. But the reason why I am using the Phantasma as well as Revenant is because you can get both of these really early in the game. Like, you can get the Phantasma and Revenant when you first get to the Plains of Eidolon. Like, I'm sure it's like, I think it's like a quest you have to do to get them. But you do those, and, I mean, you're good to go, you know? Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section. One thing I want to say regarding my previous 2 Warframe videos, there are a lot of salty people in this world. And my last 2 videos were all opinion based, and everyone in that comment section just roasted me alive because my opinions don't align with theirs. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a video game, and this should not be taken this seriously. I'm just trying to show you guys what I use, and some people just take offense to that, and that is not my problem. But yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments section, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Till next time.